Well, this is good afternoon. Kind of a long walking morning that I was out for a long time this morning and I didn't feel like doing a video when I came back in. Now it's raining, thunder comes and goes. Probably by the end of this video the sun will be shining. Anyhow, here's a good one for you. It's no longer necessary for Russia to spend millions of dollars training spies to come here and infiltrate the United States. All they have to do is go to the newsstand and pick up a copy of The Atlantic, and you'll find out whatever you want to know. So your spies can now just come over here and enjoy their American life, you know? They don't have to worry about getting caught. They don't have to worry about being sent back. None of that's possible now. I mean, did you read that story? Did you see that? And you know what was I found to be the best part of that was when you looked at it and they asked Trump and he said, well, I think the Atlantic, I don't even know about the Atlantic. I think I didn't even know it was a magazine anymore. And then he says, I don't know anything about it. Well, I believe that because the first time he was in office, most of the security people, the Defense Department, what have you, kept Trump out of the loop as much as possible because he's just such an idiot that he doesn't, even when his friends doing things that he wants them to do, he'll still screw it up. And I thought that was pretty good stuff there, you know. Donald Trump doesn't know what's going on. And that surprises people. Now, I don't know what he's going to do to try and counter this because he's going to be pissed off. He's going to go after somebody. And I would have to assume that somebody over there is going to get the axe. If not, well, they should consider themselves extremely lucky. But that was, that was just so ridiculous. I'm surprised that, you know, that Elon wasn't in on that conversation too, you know. But what can I tell you? Trump has been stupid his whole life. He's been very, not lucky. He's a manipulator. He's a liar. He's a con artist. Con artists are very exhibit intelligence in certain areas at certain times. But now, you know, it's now you don't know anymore. You know, now it's who knows? I just think it's pathetic, you know. You have these guys going around and saying stuff that in an ordinary world they'd be sued up the ass. But because it's getting, the judges won't take the cases anymore. I just think it's kind of I just think it's, you know, I mean, you look at the stuff I was doing yesterday, Anonymous. They have evidence of us tampering with the election. You have idiots leaking war plans. And they don't have an answer for it. They absolutely just don't have an answer for it. And that to me is amazing. They have answers for everything else. I think we're, you know, in big trouble. I don't see anything going on anywhere. I'm looking through news as we talk, and I'm not seeing a great deal of happiness or anything else along those lines. I see a lot of misery. I see a lot of people upset, but I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, here's something new. Now, they're just saying that there was a Pentagon email ordering the staff not to use Signal a week before the bombshell war plans report. And that's what they were using when the message went out, when the leak happened. Tulsi Gabbard was overseas while participating in the Signal chat. Stephen Witkoff was in Russia when he was added to the Signal chat. Russia infiltrated the Signal some time ago to use it against the Ukrainians. Oh boy. I just keep looking at this stuff and I just go, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. The stuff that they're doing. Now, let's see. The Intel officials are shifting the focus to the defense secretary. That's, I believe that's Hegseth, whatever the friggin' names was. America's going to separation unit again, like they did right before World War II. That doesn't work real good. My mother I tell you the story, I've told this, I don't know how many times here, but my mother would, she didn't love other races and whatnot. She did. I mean, she loved my sister-in-law. She loved all the boyfriends people had, the different ethnicities that they had. She loved she had the people that showed up to her funeral from when she worked were all black people. They're the ones that came up. They're the only ones that talked to me from high school. All the white people either went in the army and something happened to them, or they never came back to East Orange. So that's where I grew up. It's not where I'm from. I'm from New York City, but I grew up in East Orange. Oh, I don't know. I come on here and I'm all excited, because that is probably the dumbest thing I could possibly think of anybody doing, is releasing to a journalist. Now, I don't know, I'm assuming he printed it. I would, just to prove him that they were a bunch of flaming assholes, me. I wonder how Trump's taking it that his ex-daughter-in-law is dating Tiger Woods doesn't consider himself black, so I guess it's not a black man. But who knows what that's going to do to Donnie Boy, But Tiger always seems to date blonde white women, and he's supposedly in love with her, He's another con artist. He's not his athletic ability wasn't a con, but everything else about him was a con. I never liked the guy. Personally, I admired his talent, but I never liked the guy. You know, because I never thought he thought of himself as black. If he was, you know, say I'm black and this, that, and the other, that wouldn't bother me, as the much that he. I mean, I read articles where he said he didn't consider himself black back in the day. You know, he could have done a lot for black people, and I don't think he did enough. They say, well, he did all this stuff in the back. No, the background isn't what you had to do. You had to do it out front, man, and he apparently didn't have the balls to do it, I guess. I don't know what the whole story is. See what we're doing here. We're up around 10 minutes. Trying to find something else that's newsworthy. See, Gabbard and Ratcliffe are throwing Hegseth under the bus. They said he would have to answer on whether classified information was shared. Well, you know, dude, the answer to that, you know, is yeah. I'm going to go check the stock market here while we're talking. Let's try TSLA. Tesla first. I don't know. You hear it's you read the articles that tell you the stock is collapsing, the companies, and yet the stock's up $9. I don't understand how they do that. This is something I'm not. They say it's that the retail people are buying the stock. You know, that it's young people that are Musk fans, which I can't understand how they. Well, yeah, I can. There's a lot of people that were really sad, that really like that party and stuff like that. You know, so I can understand that whole love you, baby. You know. But every time I go and read the news section and I see that they say, well, Trump and Tesla stocks are taking a bath, then I come over here and I look, it's up $2, Trump's Media Technology Group, and Tesla's up $8. So, I mean, you know, someplace along the line there's something wrong with that idea. Should I watch this? If dogs sniff your crotch, this is what... No, I don't really want to know what it really means. Do you? Oh, man. Who's going on here? I just wonder how much the younger generation is going to have to deal with this. It says Canada finally admits what we all knew was true. I don't know about that. They're trying to, you know, obviously Trump is contending with a crisis here, but, you know, the Democrats, instead of sitting in their chairs and giggling, should be really hammering the shit out of these people in the public forum, you know? I don't know what it is. They're afraid. I guess they're afraid. You know, Americans are really, truly afraid. I'm afraid. I'm going to lose everything, but I'm 80 years old and I don't give a shit. You know? Alright, listen. I hope, you know, you people follow up and watch and listen to what's going on with this, about this group of people that are, and where they were and everything, and Oh my God, what a mess. But he'll come, somehow or another, he'll bail himself out of it, because he'll find somebody to blame. I'd blame Vance, simply because he has to get rid of Vance and Musk if he wants a third term. Because those two guys aren't going to want him to be a third-term president, unless they can leave the presidency to one of them in his will. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Everybody have a great day.